come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body to move, move your body till you can move, move, body to move, move your body till you can.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday live stream. It is officially Tequila Tuesday, and we are live. We got a good one this morning. We're going to be talking about a lot of different upcoming drops as well. I also have the Union Jordan 1 on my side. I haven't unboxed that one yet, so I figured we would do it on this stream while we wait for the shock drop. I don't think have stock numbers yet, but once we do, we'll definitely go over those. Get ready for the shock drop. Hopefully we will hit some W's. It looks like, shout out to everyone that was able to finesse a pair of the Jordan 4 Nike SBs. We definitely saw a few W's on those raffles. I'm hoping that we see a lot more today. Fingers crossed, because we definitely need a pair of those. Of course, this week is kind of a low-key week. We're definitely going to start picking things up, especially on Thursday. To me, that's my highlight of the week. We have the Supreme Nike Air Max going to be dropping. And then, of course, today, I would also put up there as well on the best of the week. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the prices. We'll take a look at the Union. We'll also unbox it. Then we'll hop on over. We got some more pictures of those Union Jordan 1s. We'll take a look at those. We also got some more pictures of the Supreme Nike Air Max. We got a pretty good front and back on every colorway. I wanted to get your opinion on if you're even going to go for any or what colorway you like the best. I think the shoe, honestly, I know this is crazy to say, but the laces actually, I feel like, make that Air Max 1. So we'll take a look at each one of the laces that comes with the shoe and see what you guys think about that as well. Into the next hour. Let's go, baby. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Big up Mr. Sheridan. Big up Murder. Good morning, fellas. How we doing this morning? We also got more pictures of that Stone Island 998. And I thought I was coming around to that one, but I think I might have actually went in the opposite direction. Then we'll take a look at that new collaboration we got with Adidas and Drama Call. They got kind of a Tiffany's blue and black colorway on the Superstar. We'll also talk a little bit more about that gallery department Vans. That is going to be dropping next Wednesday. I also got that one on the calendar as well. And then we're going to hop on, take a look at all of the Nike Supreme pieces that are going to be dropping, while we also talk a little bit about that unheard of brand, Piggy Runner. Looks like those are going to be limited to 1,500 pairs. Another good drop at the end of the month. We'll talk a little bit more about that one. It looks like the stock is very similar to that of the Rivalry Low. When that dropped, I think that one was even less stock, if I'm not 100% certain. I know we got a couple people that got dubs on those in the chat, so maybe they can let us know if the Rivalry Unheard of brand collab, the first one that dropped, if that one was under 1,000 pairs or not. If you do know, let me know in the chat. There we go, waiting on the shock drop. That's what I'm talking about. Give it to us right now. Give it to us before everyone wakes up. We also got a slight delay on the Donkey Kong Air Max 1. Those were tentatively set to drop in a couple days. It looks like they just moved those back to Air Max Day, which I kind of had figured right when I saw the release, but nonetheless. Then we're going to go ahead and pop on over. We got also a new Kyrie going to be dropping, the Kai 2. He's going to be dropping in a new colorway for Kyrie's birthday. We got PJ Tucker rocking a 20-year-old Allen Houston sneaker. We'll take a look at what he was rocking. We also have another, it looks like Oregon Ducks PE. And then we got one more colorway of that Wally GT Future we'll also take a look at. Then we're going to go ahead and pop on over. We got, looks like, let's see, two different FTP Vans. We got an FTP Vans collaboration coming soon as well. We don't have dates for it, but I am expecting it at the end of March. We'll take a look at everything that's going to be dropping for that. Then we got another Air Force One, Kobe Bryant. Not going to be dropping till the fall, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that colorway. And then we're going to hop back on over to the Air Max side of things. We got another in-hand look at another Air Max 95 colorway. So we'll take a look at those. I'm probably only going to be buying the Air Max, a couple of the collabs. Like I would like the Cortez Air Max 95. And I wouldn't mind that Undefeated collab, possibly. But that Oregon Ducks, that 95/97, that one's a no-go for me. But I know a few people kind of had that one on their radar. That one's also going to be dropping at the end of the month as well. Then we got a video of the Supreme Last Supper belt that's going to be dropping this spring. We even heard whispers that it could possibly be dropping this week. We'll take a look also at that video. I love that belt. It is a pretty sweet belt. Then we're going to hop on over. We got some closer looks. I got some in-hand looks at that Unheard of brand, Adidas Rivalry. Then we're going to hop on over. It looks like we got a couple new colorways of that Luka 7-7. Kind of a spinoff of the Luka 4. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. They got a couple new colorways of that as well. Then we'll talk a little bit about that Donkey Kong Air Max 1. We also have an interesting Soul Goods Converse collaboration coming up. I wanted to share those with you and talk about those a little bit, see what your guys' opinion is on those. It looks like we have the public release for that Foot Patrol Reebok Insta Fury. I hope they drop the friends and family one because, let's be honest, that was the best colorway out of those. But it looks like that one's also right around the corner. So the end of March might not be too bad. Really looking forward to it. Definitely going to crank it in a new gear. Hopefully put the pedal to the metal and keep on rolling out those W's. I tell you what, I could really use one today. But we did find a trading partner for the Jordan 4 Nike SB. Bulldog hit on 2 pairs last night. I hope I can definitely follow in his footsteps. We'll see what happens. We also have a Bodega Clarks going to be dropping soon. And then we also have a Junior Watanabe New Balance that might make you throw up in your mouth a little bit. Not the nicest thing, but if you love flat shoes, it might be right up your alley. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more in the next hour. There we go, baby. We making some noise. Big up JB. Big up Drew Dolo in the motherfucking house. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. You know it. We in it to win it. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everyone is doing well wherever the stream reaches you. I don't think we have at least a time frame of exactly when these are going to be dropping, but hopefully we'll get the manual W today, and we're going to be celebrating a little bit. We brought the A team in just for today. We also got Serena. We got Cookie. We also got a new dance from a couple of the interns that were trying out. They didn't make the team. But they did do a little dance. I figured we'd bring them out as well if we get a lot of W's this morning. Happy Tuesday, baby. You know it.
Going up on a Tuesday.
There we go. Big up, Foxy. What's happening? Big salutes going out. Mr. Sheridan, he goes, I murder. That's MBX. There we go. There we go. He's got his burner account and his regular account. My man. Hell yeah. Foxy, what's poppin'? Well, good morning, good morning. What is good? What time is the drop? I haven't heard what I'm guessing. I hope it's before I have to leave. I got to get rolling at 10:45 at the very latest this morning, 10:35 Central Time. I'm hoping it's before then. Usually when they do drops, I don't know. My guess would be 10 Central or 11 Central at the latest. Sometimes they'll do, the exclusive access drops at 1 in the afternoon. But I do think, I don't know, just my guess is it would probably be going down too much earlier. You go smash that like button, people. Appreciate you guys coming in and giving that thumb button a little love tap. Getting us going in that algorithm early in the week on a Tuesday. We rolling right through here. Things only gonna get more interesting in the sneaker world. Like I said, January, February, usually the slower 2 months of the year. We got those behind us, and I feel like it's green pastures in front of us, and hopefully a lot of W's in our horizon. There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We coming in with a full hot box. We got the shorts on today, baby. First day of the year, we got shorts on. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. We got some work to do. We got some pasty thighs. But nonetheless, it's never too early to get those bad boys in that sun and see if we can't make a little progress, as we like to say. There we go. Usually by the end of the summer, that's usually like in August is, usually when I feel like I've kind of like tiptoed into probably the right skin tone where I won't get burnt so bad. But it literally takes me the whole summer, unfortunately. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, we're a little bit pasty here in March. Still early in the year. But nonetheless, we making money moves this morning. There we go. Hunter, what's popping? Good to see you. Big salutes going out. We got a value buy today for those of you guys that haven't copped the Union. Going to be a big morning. Hopefully we can roll a lot of those W's. Maybe if you've already gotten one, you can get a second pair today. We will see what happens. But I tell you what, we're going to go all in for this one. And then we're going to hop on over. Like I said, we'll go over the calendar a little bit more. Take another look at that. And then we will let's go and start with the Air Max, and then we will kind of get ready as the drop gets closer. I also have the Union right next to me. We've been saving those bad boys. We still got them in the box. I figure today might be a good day to bust those bad boys out if you guys wanted to see them before they drop, or I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen a pair. But let me know if you want me to unbox them, when you want me to unbox them, and we can definitely get that ripping as well this morning. There we go. Big up AM. Good to see you, Eric. Good morning, Smokey. G-Face in the building. Let's go. You know it. We straight up hotboxing, hopefully putting on those glasses extra early this morning. We do got the A-team. We got the interns also going to be coming here. They got a little shake and bake, a little floor twerk. They definitely wanted to let you guys know that they are on your team with each one of those W's, and I think they're going to do a good job. Appreciate you guys hitting those buttons, the thumb button, the subscribe button. If you love sneakers, you love drip, you're in the right place. Up and coming YouTube channel. We also got a Discord link going to be down in the video description. Let's get it. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop our window on over. We just kind of making some room for the first drop. I don't think they're going to go down. My guess would be they're probably not going to be going live at 9 o'clock. It could happen. But let's go ahead and start with that Supreme drop, because yesterday we didn't have a great look at some of those colorways, and I definitely want you guys to be 100% sure what colorway you're going to be going for, because we got an interesting drop list, I will say. Let me go ahead and pop the window on over. Let's go ahead and take a look at, now there's a lot more charm to these. I think that meets the eye if you give them a little bit of time. I didn't really like any of these when I first saw them, but I'm telling you, I think you're going to have to hit them with the laces. Now bear with me, even if you don't really like the colors. Let's go ahead and put at least a picture with all the laces on them, and tell me if your opinion doesn't change, maybe a little bit, maybe not. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. We all know that, but I'm going to go ahead and at least put those on the side there so you can see the color of laces they come with. I actually think those white ones, they have laces a lot like the Air Force ones. I think actually the white ones come to life a little bit with the lace. I also think the black ones come to life a little bit with the lace as well. But all four of these going to be dropping, of course, on Thursday. It is going to be our Ladies' Day drop each and every Thursday. We also got the collection going to be dropping with it. They did put out the drop list, I believe, sometime last night. So we'll go ahead and comb through that as well if we got a little bit of extra time. Well, big up, Will. Good to see you, player. He goes purple color. Right, that's the one right now I'm going for. Purple. I think it's going to be purple, white, or gold. I mean, I kind of like them all equally as much, but I don't love them. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily love the Air Max 1 either. I can definitely, for something I'm out running errands in, I really like them for that. But if I got to spend 8 hours, 9 hours, I would definitely rather go with something more comfortable. But with that said, we're definitely going to have to make up our decision. And like I said, off the rip, I wanted the purple pair. But I can see myself possibly copping that white pair, even though I think I might regret it when I get them in hand. But of course, we do got these. Let's go ahead and take a look at another on-foot look at the purple pair, so you can kind of see the materials. You can kind of see the tongue there. You got the little Supreme Box logo there on the tongue. All leather upper. I really do like the heel. I do like that hit that they got on the heel. You can't really see it on the white pair. And then the swoosh has got like a different material on them, which I do think gives them a little upgrade as well. But yeah, the white ones, I think, I don't know. As much as I didn't like them when I first saw them in all white Air Max 1, I'm kind of coming along to them. You know, besides my Air Force ones, I feel like when I wear an all-white shoe, usually if you got the Concords, or the Taxis, usually you always got a little black in them. So I usually stick to Air Force ones if I want to go all white, but I will say this might give me another option. I don't like the fact that they're all leather. I think they could have went with even a mix of leather and suede. I think that white one would have looked so buttery with a real light, maybe even if it was off-white, if it was like a stone colorway, and you had like a real soft, short-haired suede, or even just a real soft nubuck, and mix the suede and the nubuck around, I think that would have definitely looked sharp as well. I just think with the suede just add, because, I mean, if you look at the Donkey Kong Air Max, you can see how nice the suede actually looks on the tennis shoe itself. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it just overall, it just gives it a little bit a more interesting look. Definitely don't have to worry about the creases in this one. I think the Donkey Kong ones are definitely better. Like, if you were just going to get one this week, I think you would have to go with the Donkey Kongs. What do you guys think? We're going to try to go for both, but there we go. Yo, where you got a dub, Smokey? You heard my ladies doing the hammy dance for my dub hat. I didn't even know you got one. Of course, we're here to celebrate a little bit. We also got, again, we have another team also in the building, so they're looking out to come and celebrate a little bit. Got him!
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me, girl. Shake it fast.
There we go. Let's keep those dubs coming in. What you get, Smokey? My goodness. You telling me you got a Jordan 4 Nike SBW on the raffle? All right, I got to turn on my light here. There we go. G-Face, these Donkey Kongs are a must-cop for me. Yeah. I've actually been asked to go for these for 2 different people, like in my hometown. And I didn't even get asked to go for the Unions or the Jordan 4 Nike SB for anyone. But the Donkey Kongs, I got like a list. Yo, Smokey! Yo, that's it right there. We spinning, we winning. You know it. We got a little 2-step. Got him!
No. They not like us.
What?
They not like us.
No. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Hey, man, let's keep those bad boys coming in. A lot of people got dubs last night. It seemed like, I didn't get one, but there were quite a few manual W's. I know Bulldog got 2 of them last night as well. So hopefully, I'm hoping today we'll get some more. Maybe they've already given out the dubs. But nonetheless, we're holding on by the skin of our shorts right now. But I do got a trading partner. It looks like I'm trading. I'm going to be trading my Unions for the Jordan 4 SB. Unless I can get a W on one. You know, I got the rest of the day. I've been sleeping with one eye open. Every time I woke up, whether I took the dog out, I brushed my teeth, like whatever it was, I had the phone very close so I could refresh my email, but nothing in there yet. Nothing in there. Hopefully we can get one before the end of the day. I think we should be able to. I think our account has been warming up lately. And I think she's going to work. You know it. Let's get the dub today too, baby. Rio said, what's happening? Black Sheep. Yo, Rio, another manual dub. I'm still 0 for 50 locally. But Black Sheep coming through in the clutch. You guys put in the work. You guys are enjoying the fruits. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Yet another W. We spinning, we winning. That's what I like to see. Got him.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast.
There we go. Let's keep them. Congratulations, my boy. What size did you get? Let's go. Hell yeah. The executive director said they went real easy on the design for the Supreme Air Maxes, and I had the triple white SBs. If you're gonna do all white, yeah, the triple white SBs, those I do like the white and gray ones. I do like those. They kind of remind me of the neutral 85 Jordan 1. They made a Jordan 1 and a Jordan 1 low in that. I do like the cleanliness too. I think the SBs are like a part of me likes them because of the simplicity, and then part of me is like, oh man, you could have, you could have done so much on these. But yeah, that is a great point right there. If you are going to get an all white, yeah, that SB that's going to be dropping. We did hear that the SB Supreme collab is going to be delayed a little bit, but it should be dropping sometime, hopefully at the end of this quarter or during the summer. It was initially slated to drop in May. But we do got some good SBs going to be coming. We got the Udos coming up. We got the Black History Month Nike SB coming up. And, of course, if you don't hit on the Jordan 4 SB, we do have another shot at those on the Nike Sneakers app. Hopefully we can finesse, if we can't get one today, hopefully we can get one definitely down the line. Yeah, big congrats, everyone. Let's keep those dubs rolling in. You know it. Hopefully Today's not the day we want a wallet W. Timmy tier. Old school. He's putting them in the Timmy tier. My goodness. Well, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, besides the hit on the heel, they are pretty just generic Air Maxes, if you do ask me. But Old School puts them in the Timmy tier. Kimmer! Yes, sir. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. It looks like we got a couple new sneakers to take a look at from last night. PJ Tucker, mostly. I just wanted to talk about those Allen Houston sneakers. I haven't seen those forever. Pretty much the Huarache before the Kobe Huaraches. But kind of another version. PJ Tucker laced up these bad boys last night in the Garden. Let me go ahead and pop our window over. Yeah. All right. What's going on here? All right, Cam and Gub. All right, I don't know what the issue is with that. All right. So let's go ahead and open up a new window there so we can get those ones out the way. Also, D-Book also brought out another colorway last night, but yeah, this was like around like the Amari Stoudemire era. Amari had like I don't know, you could call it like a half of a foam posit sneaker. There were some interesting sneakers in the early 2000s, to put it simply. Probably my favorite sneaker still outside of Nike was definitely the Allen Iverson line. I actually I would practice in the Adidas Superstars, believe it or not. I used to actually love those to ball in, or at least to practice in. I could move around. I feel like I had more traction, like more lateral movement. I mean, I always liked low tops. And when you were like in the 90s, we didn't have too many low top versions, Like it was almost an unwritten rule that if you played basketball, you had to get a high top. And it was probably, I don't know, not until the late 90s where they actually had like a decent choice of like different low tops. But I just always went to the OG Superstars if I wanted something low. I would always have to tape my ankles though when I would wear those. But yeah, like I said, it was just practice, so we didn't care too much. But when I wear my Jordans, I would only usually tape my one ankle. But the Superstars, I thought were, not quite as comfortable, but for like how I played basketball, I definitely like the performance of them, even though they're like a really, really old and just kind of simple shoe. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Just wanted to share those with you guys. We also got, I hope these are coming up. I think Don't Know had mentioned this could possibly be dropping this week. I did not see this in the drop list. So if it doesn't drop this week, it might drop, in a week or two. But definitely something I wanted in the collection, the Last Supper belt. This belt is it depends how much it is. But we do got a video here of the belt itself. Something kind of different, better than the belts that just say Supreme on them. I don't know, like I said, how much this is going to be. Are they going to, charge an arm and a leg? We'll have to see. But for right now, we also got this bad boy on the list as well. Rio said I was dozing off playing GTA last night. But that email definitely woke me up. I hit a 10.5. Let's go. Rio said Supreme still hasn't realized the hype is gone and they actually need to put some effort into the design. Yeah, it's like sometimes, you'll get like a banger and then other times it's like, oh, what are we doing? Because sometimes there'll be like 5 items, that I might like, But it's like, well, I'm on a little budget. I'm not going to cop all those items. But then sometimes it might be another 8 weeks before I actually like something enough to cop. So I definitely get your feeling on that one. Definitely. All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over. How we doing with time? Because I did want to talk about these bad boys. Again, these are going to be dropping March 29th. Like I said, you thought we were going to be done with the bangers early in March so we could save some money, get some wallet W's before all the heat drops in April. But it looks like they're not giving us too much breathing room. We also got a Stone Island New Balance collaboration dropping a little bit later in the month. We got that Jown Vans collab dropping. We got the Amam and Yer collab also dropping. Not going to be for everyone, but I think I definitely got to get a pair of these. I don't know if I'm going to cop those Pharrell Jellyfish because of the $280 price point. I feel like this one is the next best option right here. The Unheard of brand Piggy Runner looked like they were driving buses around Cincinnati for the debut of these or for the marketing. I definitely got to get those socks too. There we go. I didn't know if they got my ex on a pair of socks. She must have got her first collab last year after we broke up. Son of a bitch. Nicole. I didn't know you had a sock collab, baby. There she is. All right. But yeah, these are bangers, in my opinion. And they were driving the old bus around. God, look at these shoes. This is this is Adidas. This looks like a New Balance collab. I mean, come on. You even got the pig hair. The little faux hair there on the side. Oh, man, they are layering this with tons of materials. These are so sweet. Oh, man. Hunter said belt is so tight. I know. It's so dope. I hope they don't charge. I hope they're just like $150. Like whatever the prices of the other Supreme belts are, I hope that belt is like around that price. I hope they don't tax us on that. But yeah, I don't got nothing like that in my collection. That's a must cop for me. These are a must cop too, though. Absolutely. I mean, we're talking, it's going to be kind of a pink season this year. We got the pink gallery department Vans. We've finally broken those in. It took me a good, probably half a year because I switch my skate shoes. I usually rotate them quite a bit. And those gallery, it usually takes me like a good month to break in even a pair of SBs if I wear them every day. So I finally got those bad boys broken in. They're a beautiful pink and brown, like a Neapolitan. I mean, they've gotten them pretty dirty in the past as well, but I think they look great. I think they look even better now that they're broken in. And I want to add this one to the collection. This is kind of a different color pink. Usually I don't like this color pink. Sometimes, if it's like a blush color, I'm more like a bubblegum or fuchsia pink colorway, but I love the story on these. Let's go ahead and take a look at what was going down in Cincinnati. Look at this promo. My ex-girlfriend, again, she must have gotten hired for the mascot. All right, do we got any sound on this bitch? All right, let's see if we got a good video here. Yo, I would love to buy that bus. How sweet would one of those buses be? We could do the All-American road trip, go to each event, put our own wrap on that bad boy, put a couple of the interns on that, sauce it up a little bit, get it ready for the big city. That's my kind of bus. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I was surprised to see my ex on the front of this. It's like, wow. Hey, she's making money moves these days. The little piggy runner. There we go, Rami, my boy. 2 pairs of those Adidas got the invite to the friends and family event there in Cincy. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. We need some video on that one. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's go. There we go.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
There we go. You got another one. We spin and we win. And you know we got to celebrate that dub last night. We got the double up. Bulldog, of course, hitting on 2 Nike SB4s. We spin and we win it. We got yet another one. Got him.
Boom, 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 boom. To the flow like boom.
Hell yeah. Congratulations. Hopefully we can get those to keep on coming in. I'm going to try to follow in your footsteps once again. We also got some new interns here. There we go. They did not, of course, make the A team, but nonetheless, they are here with us in studio. They're going to be with us most of the day celebrating your guys' W's. Let's go. The matching hammy, too. Exactly. Elijah says, what time do you think the union is going to drop? My guess would be 10 or 11. That would be my guess. Anyone in the chat? Oh, yeah, there she was right there. She got a little cameo there in the end. Oh, man, nice to see Sweetie. Nice to see Sweetie Cakes. I'm glad she's doing well. Yeah, we might have to come out to Cincy as well. Son of a bitch, if they really want to turn it up, we might have to make an appearance. Wow, I like it. You know it. I brought him out just for you, Bulldog. Absolutely. I remembered that the last time, and of course, they are back in studio with us.
Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your ass fall off.
You know it. Yeah, we got to get him a little bit more coordination, a little bit more synchronized, but we're working on it. That's what we do over here. Hopefully, we can get that done too before we start hitting these big dubs. You know it. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Eric said, are you staying on all day for these union? I wish. No, unfortunately, I can only stay on until 10:40, between 10:30 and 10:45 Central Time. So I have about another hour and 45 minutes. They should drop before then. But, you know, if they haven't dropped by the time I got to leave, I'm sure, well, I hope they drop before then. But if not, I'll definitely point you guys in the right direction. There we go. Rami Bulldog, are any of you guys going to be live this afternoon, this morning? You know it, just in case we got to finish up a little bit early. Or I could just bring you on via remote, and then, yeah, you could just keep the stream going, I guess. And then when I get back home after work, I could also shut it down. Yeah, Rami, how'd that work? We're ghost watching, baby. Let's go. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that they'll drop. I mean, we're 4 minutes away. I don't think they're going to drop them at 9. But if I had a guess, my guess would be they'll probably drop at 11 Central Time. I'm hoping they drop at 10 so I can, you know, be here with you guys. Yeah, sometimes it's the fight we get ourselves in. I can't always stay till the end. Bulldog, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bulldog said he'll go live if we have time. That's what we like to hear. Awesome. Yeah, and if you don't want to, we can always work something out where Bulldog can run my stream, and then he just wouldn't have a way to shut it off until, you know, I got back, but we could just leave it run. You just basically be staring at the backdrop. I'll probably forget, though, and come home. Oh, wouldn't that be crazy? All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, these are definitely going to be a W. Rami's going to get 2 pairs. All right. Yeah, these are definitely worth it. I would double up on these in a heartbeat. I think you're going to have to go there to get a pair, though. Shout out OG Brian. He also, Mikey. Shout out Mikey. I think he also got a W on the Rivalry 86s. But I believe I believe you guys. I can't remember if you were actually in Cincinnati for that event as well, or in the area where you had to pick them up in store. So okay, well, you're Guppy in the back. Yeah, you will. You absolutely will. Yeah, he barks. He knows when I'm coming up the driveway. Like, well, he just barks at every car that comes up the driveway. But mine, I don't make the turn right before my driveway. So, yeah, he usually gives every car a bark. That's why sometimes you'll hear him when we're streaming. He's a little slow. He thinks even though Dad's down here streaming that he still might be driving around outside. He hasn't really put two and two together, but that's a pug for you. That's a pug for you. But yeah, Guppy will be here as well. And then I ordered Guppy a new, because, I have a special camera just for him. And I ordered some new batteries. And I tried to put them in for the stream yesterday. And they're way too big. So I accidentally got the wrong size. I saw on the thing. I don't know why it was, if I looked at wrong or they just sent me, maybe from China, they just sent me the wrong battery. I would say it's probably my fault. But yeah, we just got those in, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to order another one before you see old Guppy back here on camera. And then we got another Kyrie Irving going to be dropping next Sunday. It's going to be dropping, this Sunday. In about 5 days. It's going to be dropping for his birthday. I don't know. I would say both of the colors of the Kyrie 2. I think they missed the boat on both of them. I think he had way better colorways on his first sneaker. The purple colorway, the first one that dropped wasn't terrible. But yeah, these ones just not doing, I'm going to pass. And I wanted to get a pair of these. I wanted to try them out. But since I wanted a pair of these, we kind of got our Krang gangs. And I kind of only wanted one. I needed a shoe for outdoor ball. And we went with the Krang gangs. Even though I haven't worn them yet. But I would like to try a pair of these and see how they are. But yeah, this one we'll just have to wait. All right, how are we looking over on the monitor, guys? Let me go ahead and move our screen here just a second. All right, are we looking? It is 9 o'clock hour, so we'll go ahead and pop that one up. And see what we got going on in the other boutiques and sneaker stores from around the world this morning. Looks like we got exclusive access that went out this morning as well for the Obsidians. Okay, I'm going to probably go ahead and cop those. Well, because if we can get them over there, I got to get my points up. Over on JD Sports. Right now, I think it's going to take a purchase to do it. So we'll see if we can't get that one in there. There we go. We got some. Let's see if we even got out. Yeah, I don't even think I got enough points for the Obsidians. All right. Either that or I just didn't get offered access, but maybe it is in-store access. I don't know if that's the ship to me access, but yeah, it doesn't look like I got access. Blue Tile got botted right now. Those SBs got smoked. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised they didn't have enough people come and cop the SBs yesterday. Because they were only going to put sizes up on the internet if there were sizes left over. So, yeah, it looks like they did not sell out while they were in store. Yeah, not really seeing anything around here either. Yeah, Executive Director Blue Tile loaded up. And so, yeah, he said he was going to load up yesterday. They said that they were going to load up like leftover sizes that they didn't get rid of for the initial draw. Yeah. There we go. Big up, Coke. Good morning, fam. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. Good to see you, player. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. You know it. All right. Let's go ahead and pop our window back on over.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
There we go. Happy Tuesday, everyone rocking with us this morning. Hopefully, we can get a pair of these unions by the end of the stream. We do got some other stuff to take a look at. We do got that gallery department collaboration coming up. We also got a new collaboration from Drama Call as well. They got kind of like a Tiffany's Adidas. These are actually kind of dope. The Drama Call Adidas Superstar 2. These ones also going to be dropping this spring as well. I believe they got a couple different silhouettes with this collection. I still think, though, the Jound collaboration on the Superstar, I would put that one still my favorite collab on the Superstar. I would probably put the Pharrell one at number 2. And I might move these ones. You got little like crosses. I mean, look at the colorway. The bottoms are like, I don't know if they're like a clear, but the bottoms do look pretty tight as well. Not a terrible shoe. Yeah, I like the little, well, they're not crosses, but that little asterisk that Drama Call has next to their little logo there with the, looks like an asterisk. You got it also on the back heel. Not terrible. I like the color at least. They went with the clear bottoms on the bottom. If you need an extra skate shoe, Superstars really, really good to skate in as well. Especially if you want like something in between like a vulcanized and a cup sole. I know a lot of people like these as well. It gives you a little, kind of a nice medium feel. Like the Gazelle, the Samba, you're definitely going to get a lot more board feel with those silhouettes. But, Superstar, especially if you like the cup sole, not a bad option either. There we go. Big up, Drew. Good to see you, player. Good morning. Good morning. You know it. Let's see. Rami said they only had 8 pairs. Okay. So not even a full size run over there. And then we have also, we looked at these yesterday. We got the Stone Island New Balance. And it depends what picture you see. Like if you see these like this, like with a flash on them, like I actually like the colorway. But, just in regular light. It's not going to be for everyone, but I don't know. I didn't mind these when I first looked at them. You guys kind of talked me out of them. All right. And then also, as I was saying earlier, we got a Gallery Department Vans collaboration. It will be dropping on the Gallery Department site at the end of March. And then it will be dropping on the Vans site at the beginning of April. So we'll have 2 different drop days for this one. Unfortunately, Vans Gallery Department collabs are always tough to get. Unfortunately, this one's going to be no different, even though you might not like them. They're, at least when they're on the authentic and the OG models, they sell out like this. The only Gallery Department collab that literally sat on shelves was that Geoff Rowley Vans silhouette, which I loved. I copped 3 pairs of those bad boys. But nonetheless, there we go. JB, what's poppin', my boy? Big salutes. He goes, what's the shoe of the day? Man, I got to say it's probably the Union. I got to go you could throw it in the air between the Brick by Bricks, the Unions, or the SB4s. I feel like any of those. I did win, yo. He got a big dub on the Brick by Bricks. My boy. Great shoe, actually. I think they're even better in hand. Congratulations as well. Got a lot of value if you wanted to use them as trade bait, or very nice shoe if you wanted them straight to the toe. Congratulations once again. We got another W. Got it.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me, girl.
There we go. Congratulations, my boy. Keep those dubs coming in. You know it. Man, I wish I would have also gotten a dub on those. But we've been fumbling the bag a little bit as of late. I got to say, I'm a little bit embarrassed. Our last W, well, I mean, we got a Union W, but I shouldn't say that. We also got the New Balance Concepts collaboration. We got a W on those. Only thanks to Old School, though. He threw up the assist, and I had to throw it down like usual. But a great assist on that one. We were definitely able to bring that one home. I don't think that's going to be here till probably the end of the week, maybe even into next week. But, yeah, those were the last couple pickups that we got. You know it. But we also got the Unions here as well. I have not opened up my bag yet. We have not opened up the Union box. I'll open them. I'll unbox them here on screen for you guys this morning. We also got an upcoming FTP. Smokey loves FTP. Got a collab coming up. Vans, FTP, going to be dropping, I believe, at the end of March as well. If not, probably at the beginning of April. In the next couple weeks, all my FTP fans, I think that, like, this shoe sucks. This is my favorite model. The OGs and the Authentics are my two favorite Vans models. But, dude, just keep the suede on the tongue or keep the canvas. Leather tongues on Vans and leather toes will never work. I don't care what collaboration or what brand you got on the side of those. Man, there's nothing that looks worse than seeing that cheap-ass leather on those eye stays and seeing that tongue with that shiny leather. Like, the whole shoe's dope on the side. That embossed FTP, that's all fine on the side. Just the top of the shoe, they should have used suede. If they wanted to use, like, a bougie material, they should have went with the long-haired suede. That is just not, I mean, that's the only thing I actually hate about those. And then you do got a little bling on the back, which, not going to be for everyone. Smokey goes, I have FTP. There he is. Rio said these SB4s are my first big W of 2025. Took an L on everything else so far this year. Hell yeah. Well, that's a big dub. You got to get your first one, Rio. There we go. Keep on finessing, and hopefully we can get a lot more of those. I'm in the same boat you are, Rio. I had my first big dub, the Unions. And then, I had a couple small pickups throughout the year. And then I'm also really happy about that Concepts New Balance as well. I like my grandpa shoes, I like those if they're going to be nice on the knees. For sure. There we go. Flacco in the house, baby. Diaz. Big up Dwight as well. What's good, fam? There we go. We're just kind of wasting some time until the Unions drop. We're hoping that they drop before the 10 o'clock hour. Flacco said 0 dubs this year. F Nike. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Exactly. Over on the Nike side, I'm 0 as well. I haven't gotten any big W's from the Nike sneakers app. And Flacco, you are on fire, my boy. Last year, I think he hit on like 2 or 3 Travis Scotts at the end of the year, a couple SBs. My man was killing it. Nike sent his sneakers account to the dungeon. Holy shit. He probably put it right next to... Timmy! They put it in the Timmy section, which is where mine is. Mine's been in the Timmy section since last year. Unfortunately, we're gonna try to weasel our way out of it. You know it. Try to pave the path paved the path out of there so we can get on the dub streak again. Old School said, Smokey loves FTP as much as Murder loves Union. Yeah, the love for Union might not be there either. I think Smokey hates Union too. Oh, man. Or that might be Flacco that hates Union. I also know Liam, well, when we had that Union drop, I think it was for like the Union Jordan 2s. It might have been for another shoe. It might have been the Jordan 4 Unions. But we we definitely took a lot of L's, unfortunately. And then if you did buy them, like they let you check out with a bunch. So some people checked out with like 20 pair, and then they actually got charged for it. And then it all got refunded, but you know, you had to have the money in there, and you know, for a couple days until it got refunded. It was a mess. It was one of the messiest Union drops ever. Flacco said last year I hit everything but Futuras. Oh, man. Well, hopefully you can get things back on the track for the Udos, because I know how bad you want the Udos. Rio said I did hit on like 7 pairs of flu games for other people, but all those people flaked, so I didn't cop any of them. That always happens. Never been a fan of flu games personally, but other than that, all else. For sure. I guess that was the one that they made it rain. That's unfortunate that everyone bailed out on you. But hopefully we can turn that around. Turn that frown upside down. That's what we do here. Like I said, if you got an L, I know sometimes it is terrible. It can make you feel absolutely worthless. But just remember, there's always a banger around the next corner. Always look to the future. There's going to be another shoe that'll make you forget about the last shoe. So we just keep things rolling. You know it. There we go. Yeah, we're looking hopefully for a drop the next 45 minutes. How are we looking over on the monitors? We didn't pull up too big of a show for this morning, so hopefully we get blessed with a drop here. The Shocker's up. Shocker's up. All right, how are we looking over there? Did anyone cop the Obsidians this morning, or are most people going to wait for drop day for those, or are we going to pass on those altogether? It does look like they got size 14 and under. I think size 7 through 14. So, you got plenty of time to make your decision and get out with a pair of those. You won't have a problem picking those up on drop day either. If you want, had points somewhere, or you wanted to pick them up at a certain boutique where you frequent, all those options are definitely on the table. Flacco, taxi over everything for the 12s. Absolutely. Taxi's the best 12 ever. And I can't wait for those to come out this fall. We got so much good stuff coming out this year. I tell you what, every L I take, I forget about those so fast because of the drop schedule. There are a couple that I'm going back and copping, like the Jordan 4 SB. Like, there's a few. But for the most part, we've been keeping things moving this year. Trying not to pay resale on too much. Flacco said cherry over flu games. Yeah, I would put those like equally. I don't really love either. Like, I've never been a cherry or a flu game. Like, I loved, especially as a kid watching Jordan, I feel like the flu games, are something I remember very close to my heart because, I used to love the Bull. I used to love Jordan. And I feel like I was a little bit older at that time and, could really, but I had the taxis that year. That was like the first pair of Jordans that the year before I had the Shadow 10s. And I had to wear those into the next year. And I couldn't get the Concords. So I had to skip out on the Jordan 11 Concords, my favorite Jordan. And then I was able, my first full-price Jordan shoe was the Jordan 12 Taxi. But yeah, the cherries, those would always come out in the spring. And I didn't like either of them better than the Taxis. Definitely both great shoes. But, you know, especially when I was growing up, I only could get like one shoe every like 2 years. So I had to get the right one. Oh, yeah. He goes, cherries on girls are so hot. Yes, sir. Oreo goes, cherry too for show. Yes, sir. He got his mind in the gutter this morning. I love it. Oh, man. All right, what else we got going on? Looks like we got some more of those foam posits as well. Still got a ton of sizes on those. If you are still, looking for a pair, you shouldn't have a problem getting those. It looks like maybe even a discount if you can wait a little bit longer. If you still got some patience left in you. And then let's go ahead and pop on over here. All right, what else we got? There we go. Oh, gee, what's poppin', player? Yo, yo, yo. What it is? What's happening, my boy? Smoke puff clouds in the chat, baby. 420 Tom all day. Every second, every minute, you know it. We've been celebrating over here a little bit. We've had a couple W's. Been kind of a low-key morning. We are waiting for the Union drop to go live. I haven't really heard anything. I'm taking a look at the monitors. I'm not really seeing anything promising. Maybe we can go ahead and at least go on over to the Nike site. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting surprise. I think they're going to surprise us with this one. We'll see. We'll see. We talked already about the Donkey Kong themed sneaker. They do got their marketing out for this one. They are going to be $160. They did say that they are going to release them now for Air Max Day. Air Max Day, they were initially slated to drop on the 21st, which is on Friday. It looks like now they've moved them to the 26th over on the Nike Sneakers app. It will be a draw. Again, $160 is going to be the retail. And there will be a European release, but that one is not going to be till April. So all my European family out there, it looks like you're going to have to wait a couple more weeks for them to drop off. Donkey Kong! Yes, sir! Go up half size on Donkey Kong. They have a fat tug. No diddy. Yes, sir. I always go up a half size on all my Nike Air Max, whether it's the Air Max 95, 97, or the Air Max 1. That extra half size always, they're a little narrow, like for my foot. You know it. You know it. Rami, what do you think about the Donkey Kongs? I kind of like them. I'm not going to lie. We were looking at both of them again before. We were looking at the Supreme, and then we were also looking at the Donkey Kongs. And I got to say, like, if I was just going to pick one, I think the Donkey Kongs are better looking. Oh, I like the materials better, too. It's a good color combination. But I'm like I say, I'm going to have to go for the Supreme. As much as I don't I just don't like all leather Air Max 1s. You know, even the, I think it's the tree lines I have. They're like a purple and green pair of Air Max 1s. I think, or no, they're not called the tree line. Oh man, but they do have leather on, but they have some suede on them. But again, I didn't like the leather on those either. I like on these, because on these Donkey Kong ones, think about these. They got the canvas on the toe, so you're not going to get much of a crease on these. You know, and then you got that sweet suede, you know, on the high wear areas there. Whereas the Air Max Supremes, you know, I think the leather's going to be nice on them, but yeah, you'll definitely get some nice creases in those bad boys as well. Yeah. Eric said, I got a pair of the size 8 that don't fit me. but they are fucking fire. Yeah, Flacco said too narrow, way too tight. Sheesh, sounds like my ex. Rami said they're nice. Check the IGDM. Let's take a look at that bad boy. All right, let me go ahead and pop on over here. Hold on. Grab the wall. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over to our messages right there. There we go. Shark drop. Do we got it? Very soon on the U.S. Sneakers app. Okay, we still don't have an exact time. All right, I thought maybe we would have gotten at least a little update there. Damn, Rom. Damn, you got the which one's that one? The Tomb Raider? Let me go ahead and put these up on the billboard. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, the other ones look like the Tomb Raiders. Holy cow. Yeah, look at those. They look like an SB. Yeah, thanks for sending that picture over. You're right. Yeah, look at how thin the Air Max. These ones look like there's also a Tomb Raider one that's going to be coming out, that Poly. It's like a teal one. That's kind of what it looks like. It might not be. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah, the Donkey Kongs look like an SB. Right? Yeah, those are just as fat as like an SB tongue. Bulldog said the fat laces. I'm telling you. The tongue is huge. I like a big tongue. I love the fat laces. Yeah, the fat laces, I feel like do these in. Absolutely. We also got the Marnie Hokas. Going to be dropping on April 5th. Man, is that big tongue, though? That like, I think that's going to make these uncomfortable. I don't know. I tell you what, though, it would be a great shoe. You know, besides the treads, if they could put a Jordan 1 bottom on these, and this would be a nice SB collab. Because you could definitely turn the Air Max 1 into an SB. But if you would just, like, let's say if you leave it the way it is, fat tongue, and then you would take that outsole and maybe do like a herringbone outsole, like let's just say Jordan 1, something simple. You could even do one like the Ashad Wear Max on the bottom. You would, other than, like, if you would change that up, those would be a fire skate shoe. Yes, sir. The guy who had him said he went up a full size. Damn. A full size on those, huh? Yeah, I believe we have. We do got an unboxing video of the Donkey Kongs, but before we go over, let's go over to that one right now. I think there was a pretty good video. I don't know if it was over on Streetwear, but we had an unboxing video. So you could at least see the like the tissue paper and stuff. Yeah, I don't know where we put that one. We looked at it yesterday. At some point, it might have been over on Hypebeast Kicks. All right, give me 1 second. I think it might have been up here. Oh, there it is, right there. It was on Soul Retriever. Okay, let me go over there, and we can watch an unboxing video while we wait here, so you can check them out. Yeah, and then Wale, we didn't look at the. I don't think we looked at the yellow pair. But they've been giving him a bunch of different colorways of those bad boys. The GT Future, that one that Wally's been sporting. All right, here we go. In hand, Donkey Kongs. Let's take a look. Oh, man, these are sweet. Yeah, the laces. The laces go so good with them. Those fat laces, man. I might put those in like all my Air Max ones. Flacco goes, I always go up full size, maybe more on Air Max. So uncomfortable. I agree. Like compared, like especially compared to my New Balance or like even Asics, or you could even compare them to like a Yeezy 700. And yeah, they just don't compare. In fact, after I wore my Air Max 97s a couple years ago to a concert for like, oh man, I haven't worn a pair since. At least a pair that I had to like go out and be like out away from my car and be walking around in. That was it. You know, I still got a few bangers in my collection, but you know, just don't wear them out much. All right, what else we got going on? There we go, baby! 15K pairs, that's what we're hearing. Word on the street, Union drop 15K. Man, oh man. If they drop them at the top of the hour, I would just be very happy. I'd be very happy. I'm ready for it. Let's get it. We got the ladies in the house today. They were a little bit nervous. You know, of course, we got a new group. They didn't know if you guys were going to like them or not, but I think by the way you guys have reacted, I think you do like the new team. A little bit short, under 4 foot, but nonetheless, they can definitely shake it. And that's the main point. All right, let's go ahead and move on over. If you guys want to talk about anything, let me know down in the comments. If, you know, a sneaker that you've been thinking about, you want to talk about, I definitely don't mind getting a little sidetracked this morning. But we also have a pretty decent collaboration between Soul Goods and Converse. Now, we went from the fat laces over to the fuzzy laces. And just like I like a good pair of fat laces, I like a good pair of fuzzy laces as well. This might be my favorite Converse collab of the year so far. Now, you know, a lot of them don't look very, you know, a lot of collabs Converse does, it almost doesn't look like a collab. So that's not saying much, but the colors of these kind of go hard. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. There we go. Flacco, them Donkey Kongs remind me of those ratchet prostitutes on Nebraska Avenue with the, I suppose, with the long pubes that don't kind of keep themselves well pruned and trimmed. Very understandable. Yes, sir. I see where you're getting those on. Oh. Yeah, that brown long hair suede can look, you know, a little questionable, especially now that you put it in that sense. All right, let's go to our next slide, which I got 2 sneakers we're going to talk about. We got a new KIY runner in a new colorway. I kind of like these KIY runners. What do you guys think? Would you cop a pair of these? They kind of remind me of like the off-white tennis shoes. Yeah, let's go and see here the video. I don't know if we got play on this bitch. Yeah, they remind me of like an off-white silhouette or like a Mizuno sneaker. But I do like the color. Yeah, it looks like we can't. Yeah, we're having trouble playing the video, but it is a little video. So it means I can't get that one to play. Let's go ahead and go over to the Reebok Fury Pump. Now, the Insta Fury, I want the friends and family. I want the friends and family version of this shoe. Okay? The navy one's not bad. Okay? I don't need many Insta Furies, But if there was one I would cop, it's gonna be the friends and family version of these. Which you're probably wondering, well, what do they look like? Well, I'm trying to find. There they are, right there, baby. The pinky. The stank A pinky. 3 in the pink, 1 in the stink right here. 2 different colors. These are fire. Now, this is the friends and family version. We've talked about these a couple times in streams in the past. And I got to say, I want this. Even if I have to end up getting the Navy pair, these might be a low-key cop. I think Foot Patrol at least has one of the best collabs on the InstaFury. It's still early in 2025, but I gotta call it out. That's a sweet collab on a sweet silhouette. Besides the Reebok pumps, my next favorite sneaker is the InstaFury. Like the OG D Brown Reebok pumps are number 1 for me. InstaFury's number 2. Number 3 is that new Premium Road Ultra. That's running sneaker that they were collabing on last year. That Packer did a real sweet collab on. Yeah, you know it. Only speaking fast, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. All right. Let's go ahead. All right, where are we at with time right now? We got, about 25 till the top? 25 till the top. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on over. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the monitors real quick. We've been hearing about, 15K stock this morning? Man, that's going to be a tough W. That is going to be a tough W. Certainly won't be a freebie. That's for sure. We're going to have to put in a little bit of that work, maybe a little bit of that elbow grease. But if there is anyone in the sneaker world that can do it, I know you guys. I mean, it's been a manual kind of 2025, and we're going to keep it rolling. You know it. We still got the best of the year still in front of us. Hopefully we don't fumble the bag. I called him the Twat Rod Air Max. Oh, that's a good one right there. The Twat Rod. A little bit of that raccoon fur. A little bit of that beaver pelt. That's what it looks like. Looks like they took a little bit of a slice of beaver, in one of the winter months. In fact, I saw that the beavers, I think it was over in Europe, somewhere over there. I think it was over in Eastern Europe. They needed some help making a dam, and the government kept fucking it up. Well, here they had a family of beavers that literally went in there and built the dam better than they did, and they were done with it within like a nesting season. And yeah, the beavers, like they do up in my neck of the woods. I mean, we got some killer beaver pelt up here. You're never going to get it thicker than up in my neck of the woods because of the frigid temperatures we get in the winter. But nonetheless, yeah, if you're looking for like a little less, like a little bit smoother hair, you probably want to go down south a little bit more. We got the kind of the more gnarly, we got the thicker pelts up in my neck of the woods. Absolutely. Especially in the winter months. The Twat Rod Air Max. You know it, AC. What's popping, my boy? Big salutes. Do we know when the unions are shock dropping? We don't know the exact time yet. We've been keeping the shockers up. We've been here. I hope they drop at the top of the next hour. I only have another hour with you guys. So, fingers crossed that they drop, that they shock drop before I have to get ripping. But if they don't, you guys will be in good hands as well. Leave it. Leave it to be. Exactly. I tell you what. My girlfriend only did half of what that beaver did. Oh, shit. She complains at the sound of chores. A beaver will fix your whole house. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We're about 20 minutes till the top of the hour. Glad you guys can rock with us this morning. Good to see everyone. If you are new to the channel and you're not in the Discord yet, Discord link going to be down in the video description. If you're looking for raffle links, if you love to show off your drip picks, sneaker W's, I love to see them. In the Discord, going to be down in the video description. Would love to have you guys part of our Discord as well. We are an up and growing YouTube channel. We got the best that we've been rated 15 months in a row. You guys, best up and coming chat on YouTube because we got the loudest, best audience on YouTube. At least that's what they say. And that's because of you guys. So I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for turning it up like you guys do. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. Let me go ahead and take a look at the quick list this morning. All right, let's go ahead and put this one back down. Let's go on over to our news stories from the day. All right, we got a couple new ACGs coming. We talked about those Psychic Blue foam posits yesterday. We could talk a little bit about that vape. Even though I talked about these yesterday as well, I feel like the sneaker news is drying up a little bit. It's getting dusty. We need some more drops. I feel like the beginning of the week was a little bit slow, but like I say, tomorrow going to be kind of low key, and then Thursday we're going to be going all in. We're going to be grounding and pounding, big dubs, no whammies. Shaking and baking. You know how we do it. Absolutely. You know it. I hope they're dropping at 10. My guess is like they'll probably drop at like either 10 or 11. 10 or 11. Yes, sir. We also got a Brain Dead collaboration coming up. So let's go ahead and talk lightly. If you guys want me to cover any brand in the meantime, I can definitely do that. Let me know in the chat if there's anything you want me to talk about as we get going here. We'll also take a look at the Supreme drop list because they did put out the full drop list as well. There might be some last minute changes, but we can also talk about that. And then we got that Jound Vans collaboration also coming at the end of the month. And then also this week, we got the Nike SB Ashad Silver Bullet. A little bit of something for everyone. Let me go ahead and hop on over here. Let's talk about that Bape Adidas. We always, I feel like, get a Bape Adidas collaboration, usually early in the year. This year is no different. We got the Bape Adidas collaboration going to be dropping in the next 2 weeks. Let me go ahead and get this one up on the monitor for you guys. All right, so yeah, we got 2 colorways. Again, if you're going to get at this point, if you're going to get a Superstar collab, I would probably just roll with those drama calls. The leather's not going to be quite as nice as this collab, but it'll definitely probably be a lot cheaper. Yep. These ones are going to be coming in, I believe, 2 colorways. The Bape Adidas Superstar features a premium leather upper adorned with Bape's iconic camo pattern. You can't really see it. You can kind of see the outline there. At least on the blue shoe, you can see it a little bit better. The left shoe displays the classic Adidas 3 stripes, while the right shoe features Bape's shooting star logo. This asymmetrical design adds a unique twist to the traditional silhouette. Again, these ones, they say that they're going to be dropping in March, but they could be delayed. Again, it is going to be $160 retail pair of Superstars. I think the Jound one was $250. I think the Jound one was even a little bit more than that. But I would still say that one was the most classy collaboration on the Superstar of at least this year. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over to the NBA side of things. We talked about these a little bit yesterday. Luka is coming out with like a cheaper, kind of like a Jumpman Jordan line. And I don't mind, especially for the price point of the Luka 77. Now, these ones aren't going to be dropping until April 8th. But, something that is going to be a little bit cheaper and is going to be in, like, the price point of, like, something that you would pay if you wanted to play, like, outdoor ball. They'll be less than $100. They're not terrible. Some of the Jumpman Jordan trainers aren't that bad. They've came a long way from when I was a kid. I mean, they were fucking hideous when I was a kid. Like the Team Jordan shit, you only had it if you didn't have enough money for like the Air Jordans. It was like a last-ditch effort, but it was better than not having a pair of Jordans. But yeah, the Team Jordans, man, I tell you what, I've had so many so many temper tantrums with the Team Jordans as opposed to the Air Jordans with my family, like early in my life, for sure. Because it was always like, oh, get the Team Jordans, they're a lot more affordable. Who knows, if you're going to like them. But, that lasted, I think, until we got into like 10th grade. But it looks like they're kind of doing a similar release that Jordan used to do with, the Air Jordans and then like the Team Jordan line. But there is a bunch of different colorways going to be coming out. That actual pink and purple one doesn't look terrible. I don't think the Luka and the Tatum lines are the worst. The Luka ones are pretty like low key. I think the Tatum ones have a lot bigger visual aspect to them. But as far as like playing ball, yeah, I would definitely put I would like the Lukas more. But I would say the Tatum, he's had some decent ones as well. Like I would put them on like with the new Jordans. I think Tatum's line is better than the Jordan 50, the Jordan line that they keep putting out. I feel like they gave him the best shoe designers. Oh, Advisory Board is dropping this Friday. Damn. Another brand trying to take my money. How does the drop list look, Smokey? Will said I like Tatum's all three. So yeah, I don't think it looks like all three of those Tatums. Like I would say their top designer designed the Tatums first, and then probably the new Jordan. I don't even know if it's the same designer, but that's just what it looks to me like. All of the resources are going into the Tatums. Rather than like the Air Jordans. Because, yeah, like Will said, I have had at least a warm spot for all of the Tatum silhouettes as well. Speaking of drops this week, we also have the Supreme drop as well. That one is going to be going live, of course, on Thursday. Going to be highlighting the Air Max. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the drop list. We already looked at the shoes. We do got prices. $168 for the Nike jacket. Not bad price stuff. $158 for the sweater jacket, the Nike collab. The rugby long sleeve is going to be $128. And then that sweater vest, that's going to be dropping $128. And then the Nike pants, both collab pants, the track pants and the sweatpants, are going to be retailing at $138. So not terrible price points. And then the hats, the Nike hats are going to be $48. And then the Air Max Supreme sneakers are going to retail for $170. So $20 above the usual $150 price point of the GR Air Maxes. And then we got some furniture dropping this week as well. $11K. Sheesh. $12K actually, $11,998. I love the piece. I would love to have that in the crib, but we could put a pool in the house for that. But yeah, this one is going to be going live, of course, on Thursday. Let's take a look at some of the other items that are not collab pieces. And then we'll hop right on over to the advisory board crystal drop. We got the woven stripe hooded jacket. This kind of looks like one of those ponchos. Like the Mexican blanket, Nike SBs. That's what I'm kind of vibing with those ones. The pink one's kind of fire. That one is going to be, looks like all cotton with 3M Thinsulate insulation and quilted taffeta lining. Full zip closure with pouch pocket at lower front. Elastic cuffs and hem. That one is going to retail for $298. Then we got the New World Order hooded sweatshirt. That is going to be on the bottom there. It kind of looks like it's got the graffiti on the hoodie and then on the pockets. It's also got a back hit there. That's going to be $168. Then we got the loose gauge, kind of the Shreddy Krueger sweater. We just don't got the Shreddy Krueger colorway. I guess the black and red one, kind of. It would be better if it was brown and red. The loose gauge small box sweater. Let me go ahead and just pull up the prices here really quick so we can see those. So I can see them kind of side by side there. All right, so the striped sweaters are going to be $148. Then we got the affiliated long sleeve football top. That one's going to be all cotton. Looks like that one is going to run you $110. That one is going to be coming in a variety of 5 different colorways. Then we got a variety of hats. We got the Wings logo, the 6-panel. It looks like that one is going to run you $48. And that one is going to come in a variety of 7 colorways. You got a couple different patterns on that Wings logo 6-panel as well. Then we got the Vaquero mesh 5-panel trucker hat. The front of those got a crazy image on those. $60. That one kind of busy in the front. And then we got the New World Order beanie. That kind of looks like those hoodies that we looked at earlier on the drop list. These ones are going to be retailing for $40. The original artwork is by Andre Thompson. The artwork on those beanies is kind of dope. I guess that artwork is also going to be on the hoodies. I just don't really like the hoodies near as much. That artwork looks a lot better on the beanie if you are going to cop it. Again, the artwork for the hoodie on the bottom is by Andre Thompson. And then they also got those beanies as well. You know it. Yeah, let's take a look at that ABC. Let's take a look at that one. Let me click on Smokey's link here. All right, there we go. Oh man, I gotta get some wallet W's. I don't know if I need to see another drop with a ton of fire items. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. So we got Spring Summer 25, The Recluse. They're going to be dropping 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on Friday. We got Advisory Board dropping Friday. We got Kith dropping Friday. And we also have Palace. And then Eric Emanuel also dropping Friday. Going to be a busy one. Oh, man, that one's sweet right there. I love my dog. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is what Guppy wants me to get right here. Then we got some all black. Yeah, I like Advisory for dress up. Or just work related. That shirt with the vest with the tie is fire too. Yeah, that shirt. I'm an executive. That thing is sweet. I don't know if that's a sweater or what that is, but I'm digging. I'm digging that. And then it looks like we got some leather basics. Advisory's got really dope, like double knee pants as well. Like their workwear pants, really sweet. They got like the shiny hardware on them. So it's kind of a blend of workwear with like work, like it's hard to explain. Like kind of in the middle. Like you got workwear, but they put the hardware on it that makes it a little bit more dressy, for lack of better terms. I also like the industry plant quarter zip right here. Yeah, that one's cool. The anti-celebrity one. I don't know if I like the shirt. I like the saying though. And then we got interesting looking pattern on these pants. It's kind of like a checkered plaid, but no checkers. Well, there we go. The Friday night tee right there. Let's fuck. There we go. Ellie, what's poppin', brother? What is going on? What's happening, player? Good morning, good morning. How'd we do on the SB sale? I figured if there was some dubs going down, you would have already had a couple of those bad boys secured. No, I'm still waiting for those SB4s. I haven't been able to get a W. We're waiting for the Union drop this morning. We're hoping we get a dub on both, but it's kind of up in the air right now. This is one of their out there drops. It is, right? I like it. It's like a Supreme, or it's like a Supreme drop almost, right? Fuck yeah. Oh, dude, those shorts are sweet. Those spiderweb shorts. Those are right up my alley right there, boy. Damn, there's a lot of shit dropping. Oh, man. Yeah, they got some pink gear dropping. What about this? Is this part of it too? Man, these are all dropping. Yo, look at that jacket. Holy shit. Look at the detail on that jacket. Yo, that almost looks like we have a bunch of cattails. Not cocktail, cattails all around our lakes. And this kind of reminded me of them, but our cattails are like tan. We don't have that much like stuff that's alive around our ponds. Our ponds are pretty desolate. A very interesting pattern on that one as well. Let's take a look at the pants. They got the double knee pants with the Chanel stitching on those bad boys, the diamond stitching. There we go. Man, this drop is crazy. A little bit of everything, right? A little bit of everything. There we go. Got some button ups. All right. I think I like the I like these polos right here. Kind of like those. We also got the polos drop in for the Supreme drop. Gonna be dropping over the weekend. Love Mankind. It's people I can't stand. There we go. Very interesting. Yeah, looking like a pretty nice drop. Gonna be going down on Friday. Oh, yeah, we got some camouflage. We got that Chanel stitching on that camo as well. There we go. We got the cutoff cheetah. There you go, the panty dropper. There we go. Check out these bear bricks dropping on Saturday. We got some new bear bricks. I could go for some cocktails. Whiskey sour, please. And chases with a double IPA. Gang. There we go. Absolutely. It's my kind of night. Early in the week. Sheesh. All right. With a double IPA to chase there, huh? Sheesh. Might have to turn that whiskey sour into an old fashioned. And hit it with a stout. Chase it with a nice stout. Nice Guinness. Hell yeah. Hey, Cheesy Soul, what's poppin', my boy? Good morning. There we go. Blessed day, fam in chat. Right back at you. How you doing, player? Good morning. We're going to be broke by April 1st. Yeah, April Fool's Day. Exactly. Hey, man, we'll be broke. We'll be broke by, don't the tariffs go in April 2nd? There we go. Yeah, just in time. There we go. Just in time to charge it up a little bit. Yeah, they won't believe us if it's on April Fool's Day. Hell yeah, big salutes. Good to see you guys. All right, yeah, they're trying to clean us out before the first week of April. Unfortunately, we can't be cleaned out before 420. Oh man, we already started to get our packs for that day. It's gonna be a fun one. All right, there we go, baby. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away. Shockers up. I'm guessing that they're probably not going to be dropping them at the top of the hour. If they don't drop them, this is pretty much the last hour I got. So if we don't get them at the top of at 10 o'clock, then we only got about another half hour. There we go. No strip clubs for me the rest of the month. Or at least until I get my taxes. Smokey said I'm going to have to start collecting cans next week. Right. I've already done it. I've already started. Absolutely. It's going to be a spendy one. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Yeah, we're about a minute away. Are you guys keeping an eye on the shock? Yeah, we got Nike. Let's just put Nike up on my screen. You know, okay, because we only got about a half hour, well, at least left for me to stream. So if we don't get the shock drop by 10:30, then I'm gonna pass you guys into good hands. Hopefully we can get it done though. That was at least the goal this morning. I'm going to, yeah. There we go. Yeah, instead of throwing dollars at the ladies or my VIP dances, I'm going to have to bring my nickels and dimes in that bitch. You know it. Oh, fucking AL. All right, my man. He goes, shock drop is at 2 p.m. today. Well, the good news is, I won't be able to be live for it, but I will join. If Bulldog is live, I'll join that live when I get home. Because I'll be done. Today I got to do 2 different things. Now we got baseball, getting ready for next month. I do the audio for the minor league baseball team up here in the Midwest. And we're kind of getting everything ready with like the cheerleaders, all the crew. And stuff at the stadium. So with that said, I should be able to be back by probably, it's going to be 2 p.m. Central though. I could probably be back at the crib by 2:30 Central, which is going to be 3:30 Eastern. So I'm guessing the shock drop is 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central is usually when their shock drops are. Shock drops are exclusive access. Are usually at 11 a.m. Central Time or 1 p.m. I feel like those are the 2 times. You know it, baby. Shockers. I appreciate that, Allie. Appreciate that, Allie. Aluminum about to go up in value with the tariffs. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Oh, man. Throwing nickels at a stripper is crazy. No, Flacco. You know what's even more crazy? When I was growing up in Canada, right, we only had to be 18. I live on like the border between North Dakota and Canada. You go up to Canada, you can go to Winnipeg. Brandon was the closest place. Brandon was only like an hour and a half. It's right along the border. And then we could go up there when we were 18 and we could drink in Canada and we could go to strip clubs. Well, they would do the strippers there would get their poster, you know, so they would, you know, whoever was in for the weekend, they would have their posters. And then, you know, they would be naked or whatever, however they would pose for them. And then usually the highlight, and this is what taught me. And then they would, go up, and then you would get like for 10 minutes, they would roll it up and they would stick it in their coochie. And then you would take loonies. And loonies were dollars in Canada. So they would be like, like a dollar coin here. But they would also let you use quarters. And you would flick the quarters and the loonies at the poster, and whoever knocked it out got the poster and got it signed by the stripper. That was a good time. I think we should actually make a road trip up there. I think next year we should plan something, maybe in the summer, where we can go relive that down. I'm telling you, we got taught the right way up here. They taught us well. Let me tell you, those Canadian teachers up there. Yes, sir, man. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun. And then when we went up a level, when the parents would let us, go a little bit further, from the border, because usually you were going up there when you were 16, and you would just have a fake ID to say you were 18. So we were always a little bit younger. But when you really went big time, then you went up to fucking Winnipeg, which, when you grow up in the country, like a city like Winnipeg, I mean, it's a pretty big city. So they definitely had a lot more options up there. But the thing with Winnipeg is it's a big French, Lake Winnipeg. There's a bunch of French people there. So a lot of the girls have hair in their armpits. Oh, man. Yeah. I learned a few lessons on that road trip, especially as a young chap. Taught me a lot of things, especially, going to a college like Arizona State. I feel like needed a little pre-course just to slide right in. so we didn't look, so we weren't like an eyesore. So we didn't look too strange. So we could go with the flow, basically. I thought you were going to say Canadian strippers shoot change. I would have probably rather had that than the poster, honestly. That would have been pretty sweet. Yeah. Oh, man. I remember one of my friends, flicked a penny, and he got in trouble. He got yelled at. Oh, man. That's when you know you're coming in from the farm, when you're flicking pennies. Oh, good time, though. I'm telling you. A good time. Yeah, we used to go up there with... with a group of us, and God dang it. It was almost like when I eventually got to college and we would, we wouldn't go anywhere nice in Mexico, but in the Arizona, California area, there's a lot of places in Baja, California. You got Rocky Point. You got a few different places there. A lot of the kids go for spring break, but they're just hole in the wall places along the border. My Canada trips were no different, I feel like, than my Mexico trips, my first 2 years of college when we went on spring break. They were both, is iconic, in their different ways, but both of them were a shit show in their own way. Always wanted to go to Victoria. Oh, man, I've always wanted to go to Banff up in Calgary, to snowboard. And then, what is it? Whistler, Blackcomb, and Banff. I always wanted to go there as well. Yes, sir. But we do got if you are looking for skiing like in Banff, I would recommend. It's not going to be as big, but Big Sky, Montana, I think is steeper, especially on the peak. I would recommend there. I would recommend Jackson Hole. And if you want a big resort in the U.S. that's the size of a Whistler, I would definitely go to Vail. I mean, Vail doesn't have the steep peak. I mean, it does. It has you're on the back of 4 different mountains in Vail, but they don't really have the extreme skiing and snowboarding that Big Sky or Jackson Hole have. It's a lot more if you like heli boarding, if you like powder, definitely I would recommend both Jackson Hole and Big Sky, Montana. Even Bridger Bowl, Montana as well. Pretty nice place. Yeah. Oh, let's go. How many posters you got? I got one. My mom had to be the chaperone. My mom had to be the chaperone the first time we went. Dude, everyone, like me and my 4 friends, were with my mom the first time we went there. My mom was like just the chaperone. And everyone thought she was like, we were a boy band, and she was our manager. It was crazy. But yeah, our mom's pretty good sport. She even came home one night. We went out to like pick us up, and she came home with like 1 shoe. So she was a very good sport. All right, how are we looking? Yeah, looks like we're not going to get the old shock drop, unfortunately. Boy, oh boy, I was really looking forward to that. All right, I don't think we really got too much other stuff going down. Other than the, I'm guessing that's going to be 1 o'clock, like 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central. Which I can be back. Like I said, I usually get back around 2 Central time. So about 2:30, I usually get back. So I'm sure the drop will have already went live. I'm definitely going to keep an eye so I can at least enter. If Bulldog is still live when I get back, then I'll hop on with him. Yeah, Mama wish she went there the first time. Yeah, she had to go there the first time. Yeah, she was the chaperone. Yeah, well, my mom kind of let us do what we wanted to do. Absolutely, and she had to get the motel. You know, there was things we needed her ID for. Yeah, absolutely. Will goes one. I know. I was pissed at her. You little slut, Mom. Put that shoe on. How dare you get too drunk? No. Hey, Bulldog said, yes, sir. You know it. Hey, well, I'm hoping that we're going to be celebrating when I get back. You know, we'll keep the celebration going. Oh, somebody, great. We got just the amount of time. Let's unbox the unions. Absolutely. Beans, we couldn't get the drop. Let me show you something maybe equally as good. We got the unions. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to see what these bad boys look like. In hand, you know, like, are they going to be more saucy than the Lost and Founds, or are we regressing? You know, you tell me. But I have a feeling these are going to be everything I thought they were going to be. But I've been itching at opening these bad boys up. Flacco goes, my mom a gangster. She's awesome. You'd like my mom. I'm sure I would. Absolutely. We had, I feel like some of, my best friends had some of the funnest parents in the game, for sure. I mean, we had a couple friends, you know, we had to play it strategically. You know, like some parents would let you do this, others would let you do that. So we would usually put it together and make the best of it. You know, some parents were a little bit more strict than others. My parents were like a little bit more strict when I was like a junior and senior, or like a junior and sophomore. But my sister created a huge My sister was her and all of her friends. Like, if you want to know where I learned all my bad habits from, it's like my sister and all of her friends. They would come and spend the night at my house. Like, I would have to get up. Most times I was either in, a sport, usually, except for in the summer. But usually the winter months was basketball season. I mean, they would come get fucked up, be out all night. When they would sneak out, they would have to go through my room because my room was in the basement. And then her friends would come and flirt with me and keep me up all night. And, at the time I just loved basketball. So, it was a distraction for me. If I could have it all over, I would have probably done different things. Let's keep it hundo pundo. But at the time, I was, I guess, a little bit too interested in sports and maybe hadn't experienced all the good things life had to offer. But yeah, they would always, I mean, and constantly getting in trouble, just, putting her through it. So then when I got up there, I got to do a lot of things that, I feel like she kind of paved the way for sure. But yeah, she was much more of a troublemaker than I was. And then when I got to college, it's like it reversed. It's like I flipped off the top and, went crazy. Let's go. You know it. Yes, sir, baby. Ball is life. You know it. Let's get these out, baby. I can't get them out. God damn. There we go, baby. Tighter than my ex. All right, so we got the Union box. Now, this is I think, first Union collab. I got a box like this. The last Jordan 1s I got, the box wasn't great. And then the Jordan 1 Low collab. Those Jordan 1, I think they were KOs. Those ones came in like a navy blue box. But I do like this box. Much better box. I feel like this looks like the same box that the first 2 Jordan 1s came in. All right, let's go ahead and open up these bad boys. We got some Union paper. A lot of the graphics are what was on the merch that you could buy, like the hoodies and stuff. So let's go ahead and unpeel this back. Oh, baby. Oh, strong smelling shoe. A little plasticky, I smell, huh? Oh boy, we got the Union Jordan 1. And boy, oh boy, these things are beautiful. Holy shit, the way that UNC thread fucking hits, especially when the light hits it, boy, these are sweet, boy. You got the, that UNC blue. Boy, I really like that. You can see it over here. I think the light blue laces are going to be the ones to go with it. Either light blue or yellow. But you do got the 3 different lacing options. You can also switch them up, of course, with different lacing on the top than you got on the bottom. Absolutely love this shoe. Now that I look at it a little bit closer, it reminds me of the Lost and Founds a little bit. You don't see as much exposed leather on these than you do with the Lost and Founds, but boy, these are very nice. Quality, got a nice rippled leather to them. Got a nice little rippled leather on the toe. Overall, pretty nice shoe. I gotta say, I do have a pair of the Lost and Founds though. And if we can't get a pair of those Jordan 4 SBs, I'm gonna trade them away. You also got the exposed edges on the tongue as well that kind of add a nice touch. In my opinion, this is the best Union colorway. They're saving the best for last, possibly. But I think this Chicago colorway, I would put number 1. I would actually put the blue one. The blue colorway I would put at my second favorite. And then I would put the black toe Union Jordan 1 my third favorite. But boy, oh boy, great looking shoe. Oh man, I'm so glad to get blessed with these. Yeah, you got even around the collar. You actually got, I think this is the first Jordan 1 where that I have like a nice like suede around the ankle. Usually you get like fake leather around there. You get some pleather, especially on the GR colorways. So, a nice little switch there. But yeah, this is what you guys are going to be copping today if we get the W. I thought the exposed leather would have been a little bit more pronunciated. I actually like how low key it is. Because on the first Union, or the Unions that dropped with they had like the quilt the stitching along the sides. You can see the exposed leather in those ones a lot more than like in this one, but yeah, very nice. You know, if I'm going to keep one shoe, after looking at these, and if I was going to keep one or the other, you know, a lot of people telling me to keep both of them, keep both the Lost and Founds and the Unions. And it's like, well, I would love to, but, you know, if I want to get another shoe, and these ones look that similar, you know, I kind of would rather have something a little bit different, but yeah, what do you think? Flacco said, how we feeling about these? Old school goes, the lobster butter leather. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and soft, loosey-goosey, right? Soft to the touch. My kind of leather as well. It's that pussy leather. If I don't hit, I'll trade. Topps World for his. Nice. Nice. What are you going to have to give up, Flock? Them Storm Blues are nice as heck. Yeah. Chicago on the bottom, Raiders on top colorway. Of course, a Raiders fan would definitely put them into the conversation on this shoe. It's got Raiders colors. It definitely does. Yes, sir. But yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice. Like I say, I might use this one to trade for the SB4s, especially if we don't hit on any of the raffles, which I haven't seen anything on as of yet. As of yet, yeah. Yellow Pop, we got Kate. Still no W's. Damn, man, nothing. Of all the raffles we filled out, just dusty. Just dusty in here. Unbelievable. Nothing, not one. All right, I'm going to look one more time. The only other place to look is in my junk section. Sometimes the junk is in the trunk, and we got to just open it up and take a look. Nothing, man. Unreal. All right, unless we get a Hail Mary. But guys, let's finesse a pair of these bad boys. Now that you've seen them, show me how many W's we can get. By the time I get off, I want to see a few dubs in the Discord if you guys can make it happen. Let's rip it, baby. You know it. You know it. Sending out good luck and good vibes. Let's end this Tuesday with a couple W's. I think that would be the only proper way to end it. To keep it a hundo pundo. All right, how else we looking? Anything else, guys? Oh, kind of a bummer, though. Flacco goes, I'd rather have the Union over an SB4. I dislike 4s. Really? Yeah, it's kind of it's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. But if you do have the Lost and Founds, think of it like this. If you had the Lost and Founds and you had one that was a similar colorway, yeah, it's gonna be, I like the SB4s. I'm a big 4 guy though too. You guys know that. Yeah, I would like the green pair too. I would like the green pair too. I just think that the white pair with the white triangle, I don't know. I really like that SB. There's something about like that white triangle, keeping like the white, because the only time we get a white Jordan 4 is usually when they're metallic. That's the only time we get like, except for like the fire reds and, some of those colorways. But that's the charm I kind of, see in those. But, and I love the gum bottoms. I really like them. I'm not going to lie. I know they're super basic, but yeah. And I love the Union ones too. I mean, it's a really hard choice. That's why I wish I would just get both of them at retail. But hey, we can't get them all. There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. You know it. There he is. Mo in the building. Let's go. We hotboxing this morning. Glad you guys could be here. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Despite the fact, unfortunately, we did not get our drop. Flacco Lost and Phones are no 2015 Chicago or even a trophy room. Really? Well, I would agree with you on those ones. Yeah, compared to those, I was just comparing it to like the colorway. Like, just like a red and white Jordan 1. But yeah, the lost and founds are and they're definitely like the Union ones are better, in my opinion. Like if I, had to pick one or the other, I would rather have the Unions. But the Unions will also, I think, bring you a lot more and be easier to trade. You know it. The good news is I feel like you can't go wrong with either. But hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can get a late W. You know it. And we'll see. And we'll see how the chat does as well. And we'll see how the chat does for the Union drop. But I have a feeling you guys are going to hit some W's. And maybe we can get another. Maybe we can get another Union. Maybe we can get another Union. I'm going to be going for 10.5, 11. I mean, maybe we didn't have good luck on the SBs, but we'll have better luck on the Unions. We'll try to go for that double up. There we go. Rio said the Unions the best, the Bricks second, the SBs third. There you go, man. I mean, imagine. I mean, we had some great stuff. And some people got all three of those. Oh, man. Yeah, some people killing it. I took an L on the Bricks. But those ones also, I wasn't as high on the brick. Like, I didn't know if I liked the color. But the materials on the Bricks are looking very nice. Very nice. I know a lot of people that have those as their favorites. Absolutely. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of those three, though, is the good news. It's the good news. Flacco said even like both Spider-Man ones. The Spider-Man one, actually, especially the 2016 pair, I like those. Those are probably my favorite. Like, red and white Jordan 1. I think it was, like the 2016 Spider-Mans. Those are my faves. But those are like pretty expensive, I think, by now. But yeah, I think it was like the 2016 Spider-Man Jordan 1. Yeah, the origin story. I love these. Yeah, these are my favorite. Right here, Flock. If I could, if there was only one I would get, Flock, it would be this one. Those will always be my favorite. You got the icy bottoms, and you got like the red and white, same colorway that we got on the Lost and Founds and on the Unions. But much in the materials are so sweet. The texture on the leather, on the red leather. Man, just a great shoe. Love that shoe. I'm a fan of blue in general. So if it's blue when it comes to Jordans, it has to be an OG. Or have a legit reason for being blue, in my opinion. I agree. Like the military blues, for example. Those also are held closer to my heart. Like you could also put the blue pair of Jordan 1s that also dropped, or one of the OG colorways of the Jordan 1, I think, in that blue colorway. Yeah, I definitely get your drift on that. Yeah. Also, the texture of the shoebox is wild. That's what I'm talking about. I'm too sexy for my shoes. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Cheesy grilled chicken avocado clubs. Yum. Garlic aioli and calzones for lunch. Damn. Holy shit. He's having a feast over there. Feasting with the king. You're all invited, man. I'm coming through, Cheesy Soul. God damn. I had some garlic aioli on my Subway yesterday. I have a little salt. I have a little oil, a little vinegar, a little mayo, and a little bit of that garlic aioli. I'm not going to lie. He put too much on yesterday, and the fucking shit was like coming out of the sandwich. But usually it's good. Yo, let's go. Shit, where's that, down in Florida? Sheesh. There we go. Bulldog already on his way. That's what I'm talking about. All you got to do is bring the iPhone. That way we can eat lunch and we can get a W. And then maybe go get dessert afterwards. There you go. 2 different kinds of dessert. We can go get ice cream. Then we go to the strip club, baby. And we can crack 2 birds with 1 stone. That's what we like to do. Flacco, believe it or not, biohacks are... Oh, no! Oh, no! You didn't. The biohacks, I will admit, when they did come out, those were fucking sweet. I still do think they're sweet. Top 10? Oh, man, that is crazy. But I can definitely see the charm in those as well. Hell yeah. I would have probably put them on the top 10 of that year. Because especially when they came out, they were something like, so much different than anything else. And I remember when, I really liked them as well. But I over time, I cooled down a little bit. But, hey, man, it's understandable. There's nothing, like I said, there's nothing else really like it. So, understandable. And, probably don't have to worry about, seeing too many people wear them when you got them on foot, too, which is always a plus. It's my most worn Jordan 1. Nice. And I would imagine once you get that leather, broken in, that's what I'm saying. They're definitely one of a kind. So I can definitely see the charm in those bad boys as well. And I took an L on those, else I would have a pair. I wanted a pair of those, I remember when they dropped. I mean, it was when shoes were, I remember they did have some resale as well when they first dropped. How much are they going for these days? Yeah, I mean, you weren't the only one that said that. There was other people that really liked these as well. Man, these have came down crazy. Yeah, these were actually reselling at one time. I don't know. Maybe I think it was this pair. Because they dropped in 2020. Yeah, they were look at the. Yeah, you can get a good deal on these bad boys. That's a hot take, Funk. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and bop on over. Yeah, right when they dropped, they were going for high 200s. Retail was, 150? 170. Sweet. Some you don't see every day, though. Some you don't see every day. You know it. Stunting in those biohacks. Hips up, dicks up, baby. Treat them like you own them. You know it. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, we're at 10:30, guys. Looks like, unfortunately, we did not get the shark drop, but I will definitely be tapping in with you guys. It looks like also Bulldog, I think, is going to be going live for the Union shark drop. We are hearing that they're going to be dropping at 2 Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. if you're out on the West Coast. So we got a little bit more time. Unfortunately, I do got to get running, but I will be back this afternoon. I'll probably be back around 2:30, 3 o'clock Central. If Bulldog is still live, I'll definitely jump on there as well. And hopefully we can bring in a few more of those dubskis. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Yeah, whenever you go live, Bull, you're just gonna have to, let everyone know. If you know for about what time they're gonna drop. Let's say if they drop, unless you just want to go live and go through in case they drop them early. But we are hearing 2 Eastern. And hopefully we can make it a successful day. And a successful day for me is also a W in the wallet, because we're gonna need a few of those as well. Hell yeah. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. FIFA shout. What's poppin', my boy? Buenos dias, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? Let's go. We got a La Fiesta. Duga. We celebrating today, baby. You know it. We ain't stopping here. The sprinkler. You know it. We busted out the sprinkler last Thursday during ladies' night. We threw the old dice and we busted out the old sprinkler. I tell you what, instant gratification. You know it. Let's go. There we go. Flago said, at least I might make your live stream. Normally my sleep time work overnights. Let's go. Hopefully we can end it with a bang. Also tonight, we got Tuesday night. Sneaker Hunter is out hunting for the sneakers as well. If you guys aren't doing anything, definitely pop in. Say hello to our boy. He goes live, I believe, at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Usually I'm just setting up the bar right about when he usually goes live. Him and Rami usually go live about, I feel like I'm always setting up the bar when those guys go live as well. Hell yeah. But we're definitely ghost watching. Just because we ain't in the chat doesn't mean your boy not out there in the chat. Ghost watching. There we go. You know it. All right. Did Blue Towel drop the SB Formal? I guess they did, but it went out really quick. And then we're going to also be in the Doghouse Friday night for our weekly Friday sneaker battle. Either over on Bulldog or Area 13. I think we're going to be back on Bulldog's channel this Friday. I'll definitely let you guys know both tomorrow and the next couple days as well if we have any updates on that as well. But we got sneaker battle night every Friday night. Grab your favorite pack, grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite ex, your side chick, maybe your main chick, maybe your lover. Anyways, get comfortable, grab a good meal, grab a good snack. It's going to be a fun one each and every Friday, and I hope you guys all can be there. You know it. But guys, I love you guys. Thank you so damn much for joining us. Thank you guys for supporting all that you guys do. I really appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you guys. I will hopefully see you guys when I get done. Hopefully we'll be celebrating some W's over on a Bulldog channel. Me gustan panocha. You know it. Yes, and we celebrating. Also, it looks like the Gel Cayano 14 sneaker politics over on social status. Looks like we got a raffle over there as well. Let's get after it. You know it. We're going to have some fun tonight. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Love you all. Foam, what's poppin', my boy? Good to see you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Also, good luck. Let's finesse those W's, and I will see you guys later. I am out. Bye-bye.
Shake it fast for me, 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 girl, shake.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the backs.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move, move your body, till you can move, move, body, move, move your body till you can.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move your body till you move, move, body, move, move your body till you.
Oh no,